Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Supreme Ruler Ultimate, or 1936. And this is not me playing, actually. I'm commentating this watching a live stream. This is Zunkin23, who is playing this, and is going to be invading France. And, yeah. So, yeah, he's going to be invading France. He did a stream of this once before, and he invaded France just through the traditional way that the Germans did in the 1940s. It did not work out too well. He got his ass kicked, so I'm hoping this time maybe he'll have a better time, because he is invading them on three fronts, actually. The Italian front to the south, the German Belgian front from the north, and then from the south there is a Spanish front where he's taking over Spain. I will move my mic a little bit closer. Here we go. And so I'm hoping it's going to go a little bit better this time. He's got like 3 units in Bishkek area. He's trying to get all those units, I assume, over towards France. And before he invades, can't blame him. Probably a smart move. Because, funnily enough, like France did, it pushed him back. It destroyed most of his units. And I think part of that is due to his debt, as you can see. And it's fairly high. But, you know, I guess, what do you do? So he's going to just save now and then invade, I hope. I want to see what happens. I've never commentated without actually playing before, so this ought to be interesting. May God be with us indeed. So he's talking in the chat, which you can't actually see in this recording. You can't see the chat. I apologize. I'll put a link in the description, too, to his Twitch account. He streams usually on the weekends. Again, link in the description to the Facebook group, so you'll know when he's streaming for sure. Like, you'll know, because he posts when he is streaming, so you'll be able to watch him and stuff. And I'm usually in the chat and stuff. I'm a moderator. Infinitum Gamer Original is my Twitch tag. I might start doing some live streaming and stuff after Christmas. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for now, not. Anyway. Alright, there we go. So you can see what I mean by France having a big military. They hit you pretty hard around there. And I'm hoping that the three-front thing might actually work, because where one front may fail, another front may prosper, and I think the southern front would be the one that will. Mostly because I think France is going to ignore the south, because they're getting invaded close to Paris in the north, so they're going to focus on that. And then they're getting invaded close to Marseille, which is a big military base in the southeast. So I wouldn't be too surprised. Now, yeah, you can see that the French have pretty well already overwhelmed him in the north. Just because the sheer numbers of troops, that is ridiculous. Holy crap. France is a little bit OP, at least in the north. In the south, they seem to have not been all that smart. They look like they're trying to, it looks like the Russians have them almost surrounded, actually, in the south. Jesus Christ. That's absolutely insane. Basically, whenever he decides to give up, or if he wins, that's when it's over. Now, so yeah, I think part of it's due just to the fact that most of his units and stuff are damaged, can't be repaired because he doesn't have any money. So your big problem really lies with not having the money to be able to upkeep your stuff, and you know, that can always really suck. And it also sucks that France has such a big-ass military in the north. Like, they destroyed a ton of his units. You can see that just from the shield tags. And they have as well in the south, but it's not as bad, at least. And the south has actually done a little bit of gaining, and it looks like they've actually surrounded some of the French units, and yeah, it's just, holy shit. Ah, man. But I think he's got to air bomb more, honestly. I think when he sees that big, giant French brigade coming in the north, he's just going to bomb the crap out of them and just not stop. Just completely air bomb them, bomb them again, then bomb them again. Because your Air Force is your friend, especially if he's playing as Russia. And I'm not talking about just like the European Corps. I'm talking the whole fucking thing, man. Even have ships offshore, just naval bombing as well. Like, anything you can get a hold of to bomb and stuff. Apparently somebody declared war on him. I guess he's not very happy about that. So he's got a whole bunch of units and stuff, but yeah. See, I'm not saying just that area. I'm not saying, you know, you can't have just that area. You got to really You gotta really go in for that kill. You gotta go into that bomb and try to bomb them out as best you can. Moscow's, like, flipping out. It's really funny, actually. Yeah. So, yeah. Also, France took Austria, I guess, and Switzerland, maybe? Somebody did, anyway. France is a little aggressive son of a bitch, man. Oh, this is Supreme Royal Ultimate. I just realized that, because it is in 2021, and 1936, you'd have to be playing for a pretty long time. I think you'd either be dead by now or have ruled the world by now if it was 2021 and 1936. Like, goodness. What's he doing? What are you doing? Oh, reserve units and stuff. Trying to deploy everything, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see, that's the problem. If you got no money, you got no money. That's a big cloud bank. Yeah, all those units have just lost fuel. They're not coming. They are not coming to your aid. They've lost fuel. So that's the thing, is you just, you know, as soon as your economy goes into the toilet. This is a perfect example, I guess, for me to use. And the fact that when people are like, oh, you know, it takes so long to go into, to leave the UN and go to war with everybody. It's like, well, yeah, because if my economy isn't stable and I haven't either built up good friendships with anybody or just own a monopoly on something like oil, for example, then I'm not going to make it very far, because you need money to do almost everything, to build things, to repair units. I mean, you know, you got to keep that economy working, and debt just does not allow that. So yeah, you run into some problems, and apparently the Italians are not very happy either. The Italians don't technically exist, but they do. But yeah, I don't know, man. This is just an example, though, because even in the debt that he's in and everything, Russia should have honestly crushed France. There should be nothing left of France by now. They would have put up a little bit of resistance, but I would have never expected this much resistance from the French. Not against the Russians, because the Russians do have a... Oh, excuse me. The Russians do have, oh goodness, a very prominent military, a very large core of troops and stuff, and you know, again, like I said, you generally wouldn't expect them to fall to the French, at least not this easily. Like, you know, just goddamn France. Apparently he has a plan, so he says in the chat. I'm very curious to see what his plan is. Oh, I see. He's going to load up another... He's going to load up the save again. So we're leaving this one because, well, it's lost. It is simply... There's no way. His main attack force is gone. Completely gone. And, he has no chance. No chance. No chance. But anyway, thanks for watching this short video. And, if you want to watch Sunken play, then, definitely join the group. And, you know, like it, and hopefully we'll see you on some of the streams and stuff. And hopefully we can actually defeat France. I hope one day that this is a thing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Yeah. He's going to base race them. That's an interesting tactic. He's going to put a huge army close to Paris. It could work, but the thing is once that big army dies, then where are you? Oh. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Peace.